Hi, I'm Austin Allen Hamblin, and I write comic books. I started writing comic books when I was in middle school, and it wasn't until I turned about 17. I had worked through high school, and I took the money and I hired people to illustrate some of my stories. And then December of my senior year of high school, I managed to get out my first collection of short comics, and that was, since then I've got something out every year since 2012. Everyone kind of has this different reason of how they found comics. For me, I had always enjoyed watching the cartoons. I saw an ad for a comic book store in a roller dome, like where you could go roller skating, and I made my older sister drive me there. And then it was like, I don't know, it was like you walk in and you felt like this is it. The first thing I ever got out it was called The Trial Run, which was just a bunch of short comics. And The Trial Run kind of was the perfect name for it because it was literally my first try at ever doing it. Between self-publishing and small press, I've had 27 different short stories and full-length comics published. And then I have a collection of short kind of fiction, nonfiction prose stuff. And I'm now branching out into, I have a children's book that's being drawn right now, and I'm working on more short fiction. I kind of don't want to limit myself. The scripts that I write kind of generally read like part novel and part movie script. It'll say, it'll break down like this: page 1, panel 1. I'll describe who's in the panel, what they're wearing, the dialogue, the lighting source, and the viewpoint. My favorite things to write are sci-fi stuff, and that's generally because that's my favorite stuff to read, but everything that I write has humor involved in it. I always say that they won't make you any smarter, but they'll make you laugh, and I compare the stuff that I write to something as you might see on Adult Swim on Cartoon Network. That's kind of the stuff that I write. Comic books are, for me, an escape. No matter how the surrounding world was or how bad things were going, I could pick up this comic and I would jump immediately into their world. I have suffered from depression and anxiety since I've been in high school, and it does make things definitely difficult at times. This was the escape, and that was definitely why I stuck with reading them. And creating them was the same way. It's like I wanted to be a part of this thing, like to give back. My #1 goal is like if I can write something that pulls someone out of reality and do the same thing for them that all these other people did for me through comics, then that's a win, you know. The easiest way to get a hold of me and find things out about me is through my website, hamblincomics.com. And then on my Facebook, it's facebook.com/Austin Allen Hamblin. And both of those have everything where you can purchase my books, where you can read my stuff. I do blogs, I do Facebook Lives of me eating because I don't know why, but I do them. And that's where you can check my stuff out.